Shardul will look for.
And runs straight away. You come to Indore, you enjoy.
First ball from Spencer Johnson, juicy half volley on the pen. What we have here at the Holkar Stadium in Indore, that would have gone for a boundary because this was really well timed by.
Now through the offside, just leans delightful in it. The length a little too full, maybe.
He's very good playing the cover drive, isn't he? Great stride forward in the nice front knee bent over there. Oh, beautiful.
All wide. He said, can he swing the ball? He can, only it swung from outside leg.
And a little bit there on offer from Spencer Johnson. Bowlers last game, they just allowed too much width to the Indian batsman. Tough call there. Looked like it was off the pad. The umpire's giving that a wide, so he's got to re-bowl.
Oh, the edge, and there's a wicket. Classic Hazelwood kind of wicket this. Just questioning the batter around that off-stump area. And India lose one. It's
Bowl into.
Just got the room. This is a shot that will fill him with confidence. There's one thing about Shreyas Iyer, though. You look at his body language. He always backs himself. He
believes that he can score runs. He's got the room outside the off stump. And although just the third ball that he's facing, he's not afraid to play it over the top for a boundary.
And now through the onside. Look how quickly the ball travels on this outfield. Just drifting into the pads.
So maybe just trying to sort of overcorrect themselves, a little more room outside the off stump in the first game. A lot better this time around with Josh Hazelwood bowling the way he is.
Oh, lovely. What is it about the cover drive? It's an imperious shot.
Yes, it'll add to his confidence, no question. Just stood tall and as well, so even as he's given himself just that little bit of time to
onto the practice pitches. He's found the gap again. If you find the gap on this outfield here in Indore, don't even bother running. Ball doesn't have a lot of distance to cover and it's very quick.
Yes, the outfield here again, not really leaning into the drive as we saw Ruturaj Gaikwad do. Making good use of his height to get on top of the bounce.
4 boundaries in 11. Almost. Oh, easy. He is so full of confidence and the ball is coming beautifully onto the bat. Slightly lesser speed from Abbott. Wow. He's coming as if to say, he's making a statement.
Yes, I think from the time you walk to the kind of shot that you play towards the end of the innings, you're looking for the length ball when the ball is old, but here the ball is still a little bit new.
Another thing when you're batting at 3 and you're looking for form.
That's 4 more. And a 50 comes up in a hurry.
Why are they struggling with the line? Both seamers have got that ball to go down the leg side so much in this first spell.
Well, as we said, there's not much room for error. I mean, you don't want to give too much width outside.
That would have been close, directed.
I reckon that looks like the most likely mode of dismissal at the moment.
That's big. It's up in the air and it's over the fence. It kills their time now to get into the act.
It wasn't pace off. And I've got to say, it wasn't out of the middle, Shubman Gill. If he hits it out of the middle, it probably goes halfway up the stands. It was a slight, not leading.
Well, if it's just a little short of that, they can extend their arms, use their reach, and clear the fence. a shot that is down the track. He smashed that through the covers and the 50-run partnership comes up. And it's come in just 29 balls.
You know, this is carnage now. This is tremendous stroke play. This time, Shubman Gill just shimmies to the leg side, giving himself a bit of room to hit through the offside. And that's just class. That's power, timing, watching the ball right onto the bat.
Some point we'll try and show that. He's not playing today. He's not playing today. But, yeah, Ravi.
The only difference is...
Down the track, he's not quite timed it, but will still get the boundary.
Well, he was standing outside the batting crease. This was premeditated from Shubman Gill. Couple of steps forward there, you see, outside the batting crease. Couple of skips. And just takes on the bowler. Keeps an open mind. Wherever the ball, it's got to disappear.
Just like a forehand in tennis, that one.
Just sitting on the covers there. Just sprinkling a bit out there.
Just watching India go about.
He's good there. Another six for Gill. As mentioned earlier, he's good on the pull. You don't get your line right, you'll pay the price.
At the moment, he's good everywhere.
Didn't relate. Oh, great hit. Great hit down the ground for six. And 50 for Shubman Gill.
Tell you what, that wasn't far from our commentary box. It was coming straight at us. And how easily has he played that
On the ground.
And that's a good shot too. And that'll be four. This time, Shreyas Iyer
Might have dragged that ball a little bit, and as a result, he finds a gap on the onside. Just original play. Oh, this is just so confident, so arrogant. Shot of a player in complete control who got a nice, easy half tracker. 4 more. Shot him wide, outside off. Third man was up.
For a bowler.
Brilliant. Don't think he was quite to the pitch of the ball, but he backed.
Great shot. Really good shot. This was just optimum hitting from Shreyas Iyer.
Yes, it had been a quiet over. The singles had come 3
To follow. And there you go. These guys are unstoppable. I tell you what, we've got to start looking at.
Yeah, is that the first boundary? Last 20 runs have been in singles and then a boundary.
But and doing well. I think as much.
And the next one goes for 4. Insult to insult. High in the air, and this is taken very nicely by Max Short. Oh, quick single. David Warner with the underarm, the dive in, and the 5th hunt.
Up in the air, up in the air. Who wants it? A bit of respite for the Australians. Cameron Green. He's off the mark with a 6. 14 runs coming off that over. Of the bat or of the pads, doesn't matter. Cut away, that's racing away.
Another one from KL Rahul.
as well.
This will clear the boundary as well. Or just in. The intent. See, there's so much power in this man. Dropped it a little. He's so inventive. He goes straight back past him. It's a shot he plays very well with great power. This time he's got Shreya. Keepers after it. Not the easiest catch. He'll take it and make the distance.
And they start off well here with a 6. That's and again. The result the same, it looks like. Yes, consecutive 6s. There he goes inside out beautifully. 3 6s of 3 balls. And it's Surya Kumar brain as well. Number 4! That's the biggest! 4 balls, 4 6s. And it's
Smack it to all parts. The ball's getting a little softer, but he came in.
sliced away to the fence. It does make sense. You can't generate that much power when you bowl that line, that length outside, and you can set your field. Short third man and a man at square third man. Oh, just clearing, short third. Might have just got his fingertips to it.
I'll tell you what, he normally catches those, Sean Abbott. I know he's got a split webbing on one of his hands. And
one bounce over the rope. Another 50-run partnership for the Indians. He could have placed it better. That's 4. It's pulled away. In the gap for 4. He's got all the back. It was quite quick in it. And he's away with the boundary. There was swing, but it was. That's flicked away for 4. Control that well because that good batting conditions. That's in the air. Taking it, third man. Ashwin takes the catch. And a shot, the man dismissed. It's Prasidh Krishna who strikes. Steve Smith, the man out there. And taken. 2 and 2. Gill doesn't miss many.
Rather.
Nice shot. Just walked across his stumps, and that's what made the shot possible. Just in the air, in the gap as well. And once you do that, there's no need to run for the fielder. The ball will race. That'll race away. Once it hits those practice pitches, ball disappears.
A different approach here from David.
Oh, he's picked it up nicely. Another boundary for David Warner. That's 4. Was in the air, but wide of Jadeja. 2 boundaries again.
We find the boundary down behind square. That's the point Mark was making. Maybe just a little short. They allowed Labuschagne to hit with a more vacant leg. No, didn't have much support there. Just drifted into the leg side. Up there very, very quickly.
Well played. Really well played. He saw the fielder move. Shardul Thakur will continue. He's on the ground, but the ball is over the boundary. Good shot. That's what he needed. One boundary. You just feel confident. Oh, what a shot. He's got 4 runs. Right-handed. Batter. Bowled. This is Labuschagne. There you can see consistent turn now for both spinners. Or wild throw. That's going to be 50 for David Warner. Bonus runs. In fact, he's got 5. Thakur. More runs. But unlucky on that. Oh, that should be out. How close? That goes the finger. Feel that. But That could be in line too. Yes, the finger goes up again in the middle of a magical spell of ball.
You're on screen. Please signal out.
Nice. Just in complete control. Front foot out. But with bat in hand, that is a beauty. And that's something we've seen here. To clear the infield. May not have been the best timed shot of his career, but enough to reach the boundary. To the end as Taylor Benz has worked.
Please, I just need to see if the bat. I'm satisfied and ready for the big screen decision.
Dozy cricket.